Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. If you want, feel free to say hi, identify yourself, announce your presence. Um, I would suggest you wait a little bit regarding the questions because we will start with a little grounding meditation and alignment, general alignment, and then we'll head towards the question. Hi, Claudia. I'm very happy that you join. I would also like to attend your live. I think I've seen somewhere that you do lives and readings. So uh, I look forward to attending that also. Okay, just because it is time, I'm going to center myself and we'll get started. I've already received a few images and information, but I want to tune in with everyone at the same time so that we join into the same vortex and expand together and receive messages together. I'm going to put Okay, let's go. Try to sit with your back aligned and straight, whether you're lying down or sitting down. Take the time to find the right position and then inhale softly and observe and feel your body. And try to relax every part of your being. Notice the tensions and release. And the first image that I had earlier and that keeps coming are flying doves. So I'm seeing flying birds, and I heard the words freedom and the notion of exiting, disconnecting from the body that we're caged into, even though it is our vehicle, it is our temple, it is what allows us to transmit the light. But if we are not fully connected to our body, it can feel like a prison. So today you're being asked to fly out of your body, to disconnect from, could be the pain that your body is giving you, the trouble, the lack of love that you feel for your body, the image that your body reflects to the world, how people see you, how it makes you feel, the way people look at you. And just for this brief moment, take off and fly out. Imagine that you're ascending into the sky like a bird flying free. Even if you're pregnant and you're loving your pregnancy and you're comfortable in your body, it's okay to detach for just a little bit to see what happens. It's not going to do any harm. You're not going to leave your baby or have him or her feel abandoned. It's just a moment of ascension where you're increasing your vibration and you're going to come back with a package of vibration, a package of information that will make everyone feel good. I don't know if you can hear the music, but use the music to transport and transcend you. Let go of all the sorrows that are trapped in your body, all the sadness, all the disappointment and the grief that you hold in your body. Disconnect from it. Turn your back to it. You don't need to nourish it. You don't need to dwell on it. Let it go so that you can free yourself. It's funny, I'm seeing the image that if you step out of your body, somehow some baggage is going to fall off of it. It's almost like your presence, your spiritual presence in your body is locking it and keeping it in. So if you were to just step out of it and let the light do the work, let the energy flow and cleanse it without having to do anything, without having to think about who you are, if you're doing it right or wrong. It's just step out. And let the tears run down. If you feel grief, if you feel sadness, let your body detach from it by also allowing yourself to cry. Let the tears roll down. You might sense also an intense joy coming into your body, giving it a sense of expansion. You're becoming bigger and bigger, and you have more space within your body to explore, to move, to discover. It's really about the relationship with your body. Just visualize yourself being out of it, and light, water, whatever is it's like something is pouring through it to cleanse it. So imagine that. Just create that in your mind. Put that intention of stepping away so that it can release, and you will see that there will be a natural flow in your body. And for now, hold the urge to fill your body with something else. Enjoy the empty space. Enjoy the possibilities of what you can do with it. Hold the urge of putting in what you want and desire. Learn to feel comfortable in the emptiness. Imagine yourself dancing on an empty hall, in an empty hall and a big floor. Let your imagination run wild. I have images of some of you not being alone or not dancing alone. You could be dancing alone, or someone might have joined you into this moment. I'm being told to hold off on talking about spirit babies at the moment because, again, some of you have this strong desire and want, and it's not healthy. You don't want to rush into it. That's why they're insisting, learn to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. Learn to feel what it is. Learn to feel joy in your loneliness. It's okay to be alone. You don't have to feel lonely, but it's okay to be alone and to learn to fill up the space with just you and nothing else. Your happiness does not depend on anyone else. You fill up the space with your own love, with the vibrations of your heart. Imagine that there are waves and that these waves are moving into the space of your being, into the confinement of your body. Everything that you want will start from this. Your child will enjoy your presence if you can enjoy your own presence. Discover yourself once more. It's all about you today. If you feel like it, move and dance in your home, in your room. Movement can be nice right now for you. I hope you can hear the sounds of the music I'm playing. Otherwise, put your own music and flow with the rhythm, swirl with the wind. And try to visualize yourself happy on your own, doing things just for you. Learn to appreciate yourself and be proud of yourself with who you are and what you have right now. Nothing else. I'm starting to read your messages. We'll address them in a minute. Just for now, keep filling up the space that holds your soul and your spirit. And just breathe. Let all the concerns go away. I'm going to pause the music a little bit and move on. I'll go to the home and see what happens. I wish you all good luck. Yeah, it's funny, Claudia. You're saying, I don't know if it's Claudia or Claudia, but um, I did think about your number two, and I was wondering if you were pregnant. Um, but yeah, it's about time. It is really about time alone. Learn to enjoy and to detach. I'm seeing the first messages from you ladies. It's yes, fertility issues and in vitro protocol. So there's a lot of expectations, a lot of work in progress for you with, I'm assuming, a lot of stress or, excitement, mixed expectations. And this exercise that we've just done, thankfully it's recorded and you can get back to it, to go back to your self or to your body. You can imagine yourself inside or outside of your body and just feel what it is to have that empty space, but to make it a wonderful experience. Not, like I said, or like the message came earlier, it's okay to be alone and joyful and happy as long as you don't feel lonely. So I think that's the first step, especially when you want to add another soul in your life, when you want, sometimes you feel that something is missing or that you would be happy or you would feel complete if that baby came along, even if you know that it's right there, it's waiting. So um, it's really about go back to the basics, go back to your roots. What do you have for you? It's you. It's you and your body in this world. So get back to it and start, cleansing it, disconnecting from it, making space in it, and observe how you feel. I'm sure that this channeling must have triggered some of you when it said to just enjoy being alone. So I think that's the first interesting observation for you, is how did that make you feel, and to learn how to get comfortable. Yeah. You're not the Maggie, you're not the first one asking me about dreams. I'm not an expert about dreams, and it could mean so many different things. What I've observed over time is that sometimes when you have a dream and you're not sure about what it means, was it wishful thinking, is it a message, or is it, what is it about? It's You could read what are the various meanings, and then usually your body will respond. You will have an intuition that it will resonate with one of the message that you're reading. That's what I would recommend. It could be, yes, your spirit baby is also coming to you. There's a lot of something about siblings, not only natural siblings, but for those of you who are in new marriages, bringing a new child in a joint family, there's a lot of questions about how would that work? Is it good for the baby? Is it good for us? Is it so I'm gonna address that, whether it's within the same family or if it's joint families or recomposed families. So the first message is that even though you have free will, you will still not be in control of what everything is happening. For example, the divine timing is out of your reach. The soul contracts is out of your reach. Some of your children have already made plans to come together, and you won't be able to stop it, whether it's going to be a good relationship or a difficult one. Again, this is our human understanding that some souls have a difficult relationship, but we have seen in many readings that even within the difficult relationships, they are still soul mates who came to work something very important together. This can apply to anything, co-workers, partners, children. Sometimes the people who you feel are your strongest partners, lovers, or enemies are all soulmates. Um, um, Nat, I've been struggling with grief and wanting to contact with Spirit Baby, and I'm wondering if you can even see anything for me. Look, the moment you said that, I had, those little shaking things, blue, um, for a baby boy. Um, you the I mean, I would need to ask you more questions, but I have the feeling that the soul could be coming again. So, because it feels still very present, but not as ready to go, but more ready to come. Nat, I don't know if you're still there. If tell me if that resonates or if that could explain it. Usually, returning souls happen when it's early miscarriages. Um, it's not always when there was if it's a stillbirth or when the child was alive, not so much. But when it's early on miscarriages, I've seen that a lot, where either some souls move on, but some are just things are just done again, and they come back. Okay. um it that feels like to me the the little the sound thing. Sorry, I don't have the name in English. It felt like a waving, and I'm seeing a very joyful soul, that it doesn't feel like there was the sometimes when it's the separation and it's finished, the souls will come and they'll want to say, I'm here, but I'm okay, I'm feeling good, I love you. Here, no, it feels it's still by your side and it's gonna come back and it's happy. It's not a goodbye. It's not even grief. It's really, I'm here and I'm coming. Um, Even though I sense the soul of a boy, very strongly connected to it is a girl. So I sense two, but this particular one, the grief that you're relating to is a boy, and he's gonna come back. So it felt like a delay more than a goodbye, you know. Mm. Um, I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the messages. It's not so easy. Having wearing skirts diary. I realize not having a baby with a partner may not be my path to motherhood. For this reason, I can. Um, so wearing skirts diary. I've done a few readings with people who were on the donor journey, um, whether gay couples, heterosexual, whatever, from whatever background, whether it's donor egg or sperm donor, and you can still get a lot of messages. Um, it can be extremely surprising. They can even tell you which donor is the right one for you. There's a lot that the spirit babies will say, even if it's something that you're doing on your own. So don't be worried about that. Um, Hold on, sorry, I'm reading again. And, hmm. um, I understand wearing skirts diary your concern. Um, but if you're ready to take on this challenge of having the child on your own, it might as well happen. It just didn't, it's not going to happen the way you wanted, but it could still very much happen. And it's funny because I've given that message to someone before, so I don't know if we already connected together, but your partner could come once you have your child. Sometimes that's just the way. It's not always linear. It's not always you meet someone, you get together, or you marry, and then you have children. For some women or some people, it is about, doing it in a different order. You have your kid, and then only your partner will come. Maybe because you're going to find a partner who cannot have children, or who will love you for the duo that you are. There's so many things that are beyond our understanding. But no, I do understand. I think I understand what you're trying to say. But here, the message is, if you feel that age is a factor, if you feel that the right partner is not coming along, and it's important for you to have your child, go ahead. Don't think that it will stop you from finding the right partner down the line. Um, go with what go with what's fulfilling. Go with what because, by the way, you could have the baby and not find the partner, but even without the baby you could also not find what you're looking for. And maybe child is going to come to provide with something that's very important for you. So I wouldn't despair. I would definitely um, consider something that I haven't considered before. I hadn't. Hmm. Um, well, it's a longer. I was going to say it's a longer reading, but it's more complex than that because you're starting with a partner who might not have the shoulders broad enough to take you on and face his family. So that's something else. Um, but put yourself first. Value yourself first. That's the word self-respect comes. Didn't you message already on some of the videos? Because I'm having the same messages. It's funny. I have the feelings that I've already given those messages to some people. It's coming back. It's mm, step up for yourself. You could be surprised. It's there might be other opportunities. You are narrowing it down because you're focusing on that one person. But in life, there are always multiple opportunities. It's about how you open yourself to them. It's have faith and trust that there's someone else also suitable. Might be a different type of love, but all in all, put yourself first. That is the answer for your initial for your question. Frequency. Okay, frequency. I'll get back to you, Claudia. Yes, of course. Motherhood does influence your spiritual work. For example, I discovered spirit baby channeling because of my miscarriage and children, and I discovered that I could connect with them prior conception, after they go, when they come back. It was crazy. So sometimes you can say that a pregnancy will slow down your work, your career, but on the same which can be true, but at the same time it will open more channels. It will give you experiences that will bring new realizations. So yes, 100% children do influence your spiritual work. They might yes, give a new direction even to your career, because your relationship and how you work with children might open new doors. um, it's funny, just before I read the does anything come forward about that. It's books. I think you wrote a book, but there could be new things oriented for a crowd of children, or some women. I don't know. There's maybe you will write about it. It will influence ideas or something for another book. Um, Okay, hold on. Let me go back to frequency. For frequency, I the first impression that I get is a feminine energy, a little girl. I'm also hearing letting go of sadness. I don't know if you've been trying for long or if you've had miscarriages or something related to letting go of sadness. Again, the whole exercise that we've done in the beginning of, freeing the body comes back to my mind. I don't know why I feel like a miscarriage or something. Um, okay, nice, Claudia. Um, all right, Lilac Lily. Just had my fourth early loss recently. I'm sorry for you. And I Lilac Lily. Again, I don't know the context, but I'm hearing um, take a break, take it take it easy. You're trying too hard. So there's something also about the timing, the circumstances. It's it's just pause a little bit. There's something coming your way that will change. I think there's an event in your life that hasn't happened yet that has to happen before you start conceiving. So I don't know if the how old you are, but I have the feeling that you should give it some time before you start again. Don't try too hard. There's something that you don't know and you cannot know about, and if you knew, it would ease that sense. I feel you're very eager and you're trying so hard, but you're being asked to slow down, and you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna emotionally, and just wait. It's a matter of timing. For you, there's something that has to happen in your life. Lilac Lily, how old are you? Mm. It's hard. It's I don't know if it's a move of country or there's it's something very like external to the relationship or to children, but it's something that there's a change. I don't know if it's a change in career, a change in country, a change. It feels outside. It's not the partner, it's not emotional. It feels more an event. It feels like it's an event in life that needs to change. I don't know if it's, yeah, like a move, a change, a passing of someone. It's something very outside of you, but it has to happen before you can have the child. Um, Thank you, Jamie Lee, for what you're saying. Um, Frequency, no, I have the feeling I was connecting to Lilac Lily while I connected with yours, but there was sadness because I there's that little music that came in the background, and then the same everything that we've done in the beginning of this channeling came back. No, I don't sense. I'm waiting to reconnect. You're also quite a few people, so I don't want, I could be influenced. I don't want to say any, I don't want to be too firm in what I'm saying right now. Give me a minute to, okay. I'll come back to it. For some reason, I keep associate every time I want to to channel on frequency, I keep going back to like Lily. So give me give me a minute on that. Um, um, okay, let me channel. I'm just going to take 5 minutes to channel energy for everyone, and I'll get back to the questions just to need to neutralize a little bit. And I feel that there's a download coming. So open your crowns, open your hearts, feel. I'm again having the lightness of flying birds, doves. Okay, I'm now starting to receive messages again about joint families and new children and big families. Um, they're saying go ahead with it. Um, oh, I had the. It's like there will always be hardship in life. So if it's not this, something else will come. So even if you think it's going to be too much, too messy, management complications, difficulties, it might be difficult that way. But if you don't have difficulties this way and you're still meant to face difficulties, you will. So if you want another child, if you're hesitant, the message is go ahead. It's not it's not going to make you unhappy. It's one difficulty versus another one. Pick your pick the one you want, but don't overthink the possible or potential complications, because they might not even be complications. That's just how you think of it right now. So again, if it's meant to be, it will happen. It came already. You have the free will, but you don't control everything. So some of you know that sometimes even if you want a child, it won't come if it's not the right timing or if it's not the right circumstances. So don't be too hard, don't overthink. If you're guided and if your heart is telling you that a large family is what's good for you, go ahead. It's crazy. Frequency, I don't know. I every time I ask about you, I see a little girl and then I'm hearing this little music, the sadness. I'm not getting much more clarity on this now. Um, I would recommend maybe a private reading if you don't mind to discuss. There's something, I think there's something heavy, but not heavy. I don't want to sound scary. It's it feels it's more private. It's not. It's intimate. It's not something to be discussed here or now. Otherwise it would come more clearly. Yeah, there's. It feels like it requires a deeper connection. It's almost like the little girl is changing into a fairy, little fairy. Yeah, we're not gonna get more today. Um, yes, you can. It's there on my videos, but I can. You can email me or you can go on the website. There's a form for a spirit baby. I'll just put it for you guys here if you want. Um, there you go. Okay. Is there anything my spirit? feels that it's time for closing. I might not have answered every question, but it feels too much information at the moment. It's like it's getting a bit blurry in my mind. Okay, I'm gonna do a closing of the vortex, and everyone is saying goodbye. I'm very happy to be of service. I'm feeling that from this world and the other world, there's a lot of thank you coming. So you're welcome. I'm really happy to do this. It's a lovely experience. I'm happy to be there for everyone, and I know that this part of my work is supposed to be very healing for women. That's and also eye-opening on the soul level to know that the souls are already there, that it's that they can communicate, that they have things to say, and that they can guide us, um, almost as spirit guides, and we can contribute to making their arrival on earth easier, smoother, and even family life more harmonious once you are able to clear um, generational elements. So it's to me, it's adding up all the spiritual techniques into uh, into this idea of conception, because it impacts family relationships, your relationships with your parents, or with your in-laws, or with your friends and neighbors, and um, why were you born in with this nationality, of this country, of this faith. And it shows that everything is intertwined. You, your partner, sometimes even the donor, the timing of the conception, and how everyone is related within the family, within it's really, really beautiful. So I'm happy to be doing this work, and to help bring an expansion and an awareness that it's much bigger than just life itself, and how we see it. It's um, it's got more layers and more depth. So thank you for giving me that opportunity to work on this particular aspect. You will be visited. There's also, I'm sensing, feminine guides and deities, and you're going to be visited by some. You will receive messages, whether it's in your dreams or in cards, in readings. They're going to come up, they're going to show up in your life. You're going to feel their presence by your side. Bigger forces are coming by your side. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. For those who wanted, there, I will also do a Zoom group on the 25th of September, to talk. It will be a talk, and of course there'll be channeling too, but it will be about addressing it, um, maybe specific cases. So it will be a closed group, it won't be taped, but we might address specific cases and talk about, what is the issue, and how we can resolve it, and we'll go in depth about specific cases. So if you want to be part of it, if you want to explore some of your cases, or if you have questions, you can email me through the website and I'll add you onto the Zoom group. It's on the 25th of September at 12 p.m. France time. Okay. Bye bye, everyone. See you soon.